you will now be on the road. Yes,
We are live. We are live. So unreal, absolutely unreal batting from Shubman Gill. That the Indian skipper going past 250, taking India to over 500
Okay,
runs.
who has he now crossed? 5 batters that he has now crossed. If you are unable to, then don't show your face on the line.
What the
Come on,
hell?
come on.
Virat Kohli,
254. Who else?
Sachin.
How much?
I don't remember.
248.
Figures
Third.
I can't. Sehwag?
319. Sunil
Wait,
Gavaskar,
Sunil Gavaskar.
236. Now who's in
And
front of him?
who's in front
Rahul
of him?
Dravid, 270. After that, who's in front of him? Karun Nair, 303.
All right.
Virendra Sehwag, 293. Then 309.19. Can Shubman Gill get a 300 Gargi out? Tell me that.
He's in control. He can do anything at this point. I mean, look at the English bowlers are so desperate. Are you looking at how Harry Brook is bowling? He's from one end, from one side, round the wicket. He's bowling from a short run up, and from the other end to Washington Sundar, he's bowling from the long run up.
Reception.
Yes.
Yeah,
And quite nice to sort of lean back on this and talk as well.
and
Under the shade, perfect amount of shade and sun, so you're not getting cold, you're not getting
come on,
hot.
tell me. 319 Virendra Sehwag, 309 Virendra Sehwag, 300 Karun Nair, 293 Virendra Sehwag. Can Shubman Gill as captain get there? Can Shubman Gill get a 300 as captain and smash every record? You know, he's already got a 250 plus. India's not losing. Can we say this? Yeah. India's not.
England can bat as well.
Yeah, but doesn't matter. England can do what they want. India's not losing this one. And
They
that's
shouldn't,
the
after
big
this.
thing. 564 for 7 at T. Shubman Gill, 265 not out with Akash Deep on not. By the way, credit to Washington Sundar for the way he batted Gargi.
Yes, absolutely. Credit to Washington Sundar. He's holding his nerve.
Did hold his nerve. Out. Bowled by Joe
I
Root.
must have
Oh,
gotten
you
out.
stepped
Yeah,
out?
yeah,
Okay.
I stepped out,
Washington
that's why.
Sundar bowled Joe Root.
Oh, damn.
564 for 7. Akash Deep Singh in. And that's what the point is now. Shubman Gill needs 35 runs. India needs 36 to get to 600. Can Akash Deep, Mohammad Siraj and Prasidh Krishna hold fort
they can.
so that the captain gets to that elusive 300 on English soil at Edgbaston, Fortress Edgbaston as skipper? What an innings. I've run out of adjectives. I've written a couple of pieces. You know, he waltzed his way to the 200, waltzed his way to a 250, and England had given up. England had almost given up bowling to Shubman Gill. I don't think they were trying to get him out. All they were now trying to do was take the tail enders and do something about it. They can't get him
Because
out.
They can't get Shubman Gill out at this point. And like you said, they're just trying to make sure that the batting lineup crumbles from the other end, because Shubman Gill has planted hoisted a flag on one end of that crease.
What was the lunch score? 419 for 6.
Yes.
Right? 419 for 6 was the luncheon score. So India has scored 140 runs, 145 runs in that session for the loss of 1 wicket. India owned that session. Both sessions today have been owned by India. First session, 110 runs, 1 wicket. Second session, 140 plus runs, 1 wicket. India owning this game so far. Are we seeing England bat for about an hour? Because 3 wickets, Shubman Gill will want to get to his 300, but I'm sure he will also have that in his mind. This is a tired English attack. They have been out on the field for 150 overs. Can they get England in?
Imagine you get tired England openers in for the last 1.5 hour. If the Indian batting lineup gets out by then, and you get maybe a wicket or two.
2 at least.
Yeah.
Mohammad Siraj and people should run in, steam in.
Then you've got complete control of the match. Complete. And if you
I think
lose
India's
from
winning
there
this.
on,
No, you can't lose.
Then
No,
it's
you
a
can't lose.
howler.
From 600, you don't lose. There's no chance.
Nah.
India is not losing this. Can India win this is the question.
Pressure will get to England.
Has to.
Yeah.
I mean, you put 3 slips to a 1 gully there and bowl steam in. You will have your players run in. 100% pressure will be on England. These are tired English legs. All of these players, they won the toss. The opponent has come in and scored 600 runs. What are you talking about? This will be a very tired English
Their
attack.
strategy of a flat deck and shorter boundaries has completely flipped.
Shubman Gill, but describe the innings, Gargi. You don't really get to
No.
describe an innings of this caliber.
You know what?
And
This is an I was there moment.
this was an
This is an I was there moment for both times.
huge
For-
number of people watching. Describe it for them.
Yeah, both tests. In that Leeds test as well, Shubman Gill's first time as captain, Indian test captain. He steps in, scores a century. I get to say I was there. And this time around as well, 250 runs already. He's crossed 250. He's taken India to past 500 runs on that scoreboard. And now I get to say I was there once again. But when you talk about this Shubman Gill innings, I think this is one of the most flawless batting innings that we have ever seen, no matter who it is. Zero chances given by Shubman Gill, except on the first day to Bryden Cast, which will happen obviously. No one can play a picture perfect innings, but this was as close as you can get to a picture perfect innings. Shubman Gill, flawless. The shots that he's played, he's looking so incredibly set, so incredible, such a talent, and a lot of hard work I'm sure has gone behind this. And honestly, I think being the captain, having that responsibility, taking accountability for what happened in the last game, I think all of that has culminated and resulted in this incredible innings.
When he batted like a man possessed, Gargi described it beautifully. He batted like a man possessed. Think about it. His team got 471. His team got 350 plus and lost. Imagine what a captain was be feeling. And he himself got 147. He got 147. He was leading from the front, and despite that, his team lost. And when you asked him that question, and it now rings true.
Yeah.
When I said the lower order has to contribute, he said, why not me? Why not me? I was batting 147. Why not me contribute another 50 runs? And today, not only did he contribute another 50, he still added 118 to that 147. He's 265 not out. Think of the temperament. Think of the resilience. Think of the stamina. Because these are not easy conditions to bat on. And he's kept his focus going. Wicket stumbled at the other end at one point when Rishabh Pant and Nitish Kumar Reddy got out. Shubman Gill had a pained expression on his face. He did not give up. Ben Stokes would be feeling the pinch. His bowlers are tired. You know, what happens is these are tired legs. The concentration might waver. And India should come in all guns blazing, steaming in when they get their chance to bowl. And Akashdeep, Mohammad Siraj, Akashdeep, fresh. Mohammad Siraj has so much to prove. Prasidh Krishna, come on, man. This is your opportunity. Your team has scored 600 runs. You've got a Ravindra Jadeja and a Washington Sundar. Go do it. Go absolutely do it.
Pankaj is saying 14 times 500 plus runs have been scored on Edgbaston. Only 4 times team. Where did he go? Only 4 times. Where did he go? Only 4 times team won the match, and England who won 3 and West Indies won 1. England won in 2011 versus India, 1979 versus India, 1971 versus Pakistan, and West Indies in 1984. So you're saying, what is he trying to say? That 14 times and only 4 times teams have won the match.
What is the question?
Look, is he trying to say that the opposition has won after scoring 500 plus runs? After the opposition scored 500 plus runs, is that what he means? Did you find it? Okay, 14 times 500 plus runs scored.
Only 4 times team won the match, and England who won 3 and West Indies won. So basically he's saying 10 times was draw.
Yeah.
That's what he's trying to say. That's exactly what he's trying to say. That 10 times the match was a draw.
What will be the role of the spinners? Can we get English? It's gone already.
Yellow, yes.
Can we get English batters out of spin? What is your take?
Yeah, I mean, I've been saying this. When you have tired legs, when you have a team which has fielded for about 150 plus overs out there, you know, India should fancy 2 wickets tonight. Absolutely. Put 3-4 slips, go gung-ho, bowl the channel, bowl the lines, bowl the short one, try and test England with the short ball. The new ball will do something, whatever the condition of the wicket is. Mohammad Siraj, produce a beauty. If you don't produce a beauty when your captain has got a 300 and you don't produce a beauty when you've got 600 runs on the board, when on earth? You aren't losing it, boss. You aren't losing it. England cannot win this from here on. England has to bat in a day and a half to get to as much India has got. So if that happens, you're talking about fourth session of day 4. From there on, there's no result. It's a draw. It's either an Indian win or a draw. When you have that cushion, this is what we were talking about in Leeds. Bat England out of it. Don't give England a chance. You fold it up for 4-7-1. You open the door. Now you get to 600, you close that door.
Bat once, but bat long. And that's precisely what India has done this time around as well.
There's a super chat.
It's been two days of batting.
One day, 5 sessions.
5 sessions.
5
yes.
sessions. This is the 6th
What if
session.
they continue? What if they don't get all out?
No. See, they will put England in.
Yeah.
Either way, they will
Yes,
put
and
England
they
in.
should. In the
100%.
final hour, they should. Absolutely.
I mean, you've got to give your bowlers, the match will continue till 6:30. You've got to give your bowlers at least about 12, 13 overs tonight to have a crack at England. This is a tired England. You've got them on the mat, you keep them on the mat. Sachin Tendulkar always used to say, in fact, Mahendra Singh Dhoni, this is a great story.
Okay.
In Australia 2008, Sachin was nursing an injury. You know, when Ricky Ponting had said India, they will only need 2 matches to bundle India out for the Commonwealth Games series, okay? So Sachin Tendulkar got, the first match he got 100 and India was up 1-0. Mahendra Singh Dhoni as captain goes to his room and he says, आपका ये चोट लगा है, तो आप ये second match छोड़ दीजिए, third match दोबारा हम देख लेंगे. So Sachin told him, यार जब शेर लेटा हुआ होता है, उसको वहीं पे रख के मार दो. Don't let that person get up. Australia is like that. वहीं पे खत्म करो. He played the second game, got another 90. India decimated Australia. England is on the mat. When the 3 lions are on the mat, keep them there, kill it. Don't let them come back. From here on, you get a couple of wickets tonight. Mohammad Siraj, Akashdeep, who can get the ball to move. Prasidh Krishna produces a beauty. I am telling you, this is India's game from here on. They need to believe, without a Jasprit Bumrah, these bowlers can make history.
And I think they can. Arka Roy, final 5 minutes on the show. It's already been 10, 12 minutes since we've been going on. Kudos to you guys in Rev Sports. As a viewer, I rejoiced your individual opinions regarding team combination and captaincy, but you always back Team India, and we always will.
Yeah, I mean, look, you can be critical. You can be constructively critical, and that's our job. If we see something, we won't sugarcoat it, we'll say it.
Yeah.
But we have always said this. We are not going to castigate. We are not going to abuse. We are not going to say things that are absolute rubbish. That is for other platforms who sit in India and spread rumors, not for us.
Okay, Saikat Sanyal is saying, I think India is targeting 650. If India lose this match, then we have nothing to say. India will also face a great challenge during bowling with the experience and depth that we have. This run bank was much needed.
India's not losing, Shoykot. There's absolutely no way you lose a cricket match if you score 600.
You should not.
Because if you score 600, you're talking about, even if England goes at 5 and over, England will take 120, 25 overs to get there, which means you are actually talking about the second session of day 4. So when you're talking about the second session of day 4 to get there, to get to about 600 runs, you're talking T of day 4. So even if India come out to bat second, third session of day 4, there's absolutely no way England's winning this. So I'm telling you, if India gets to 600, which is a likely possibility, with Gill targeting at 300, India's not losing it. And that's something that we will take from here. Lords, the slope, Bumrah, Siraj, last time round, winning at Lords. India has the experience of winning at Lords. England will feel the pressure after winning the toss. They've not been able to close out the game at Fortress Edgbaston. This is their bastion. They won the toss. They put India in. They failed. India will take this game as moral victory if they don't lose this.
Absolutely, and we have been talking about this, right? That if there's no Jasprit Bumrah in the team, and if India goes on to win this match, if not a draw, then they'll take massive confidence from here, especially the young bowling attack, which is where the most which is where the most, let's say, negativity or pessimistic opinions were based on. But yes, back to the questions. Freaking awesome. No team has scored 500 plus at Edgbaston in WTC in any innings. Last time 550 plus was scored in the first innings it was in the first innings. was in 2004.
21 years, 21 years. But this is a good batting deck. I'm not for once saying it is not,
No,
but
it
there
is,
is something
absolutely.
called scoreboard pressure. It always applies in cricket. 6 bowlers in that Indian team. So it is not as if the bowlers will get tired. Shubman Gill, the captain, will have the opportunity of rotating his bowlers, of keeping his bowlers fresh. The weather is nice. By the way, the prediction, Miss Raut, check. Tomorrow is supposed to be cloudy. So the conditions are not like this tomorrow. It is not expected to be bright and sunny. It is expected to be cloudy all day. So the bowlers will be able to stay fresh and come hard at England. I don't see India getting tired. I see every opportunity opening up for India. Can they sneak in? Can they get into that England middle order tonight? Is the question.
Absolutely. Final couple of questions.
Yeah.
Rohit Roy is saying this pitch will dry up and both Jaddu and Washi can take advantage, especially after the way that Root spin the ball. India has a big advantage. Imagine winning without Bumrah.
यार मैं तो ये बार बार बोल रहा हूँ अगर जो रूट का बॉल स्पिन कर सकता है अगर
तो
फुटमार्क्स
यार,
क्रिएट हो सकता है तो
कुलदीप
वॉशिंगटन सुंदर
बोल
और
रहे,
रविंद्र
वॉशिंगटन।
जाडेजा क्यों नहीं कर पाएंगे बट वॉशिंगटन सुंदर ने दोबारा इस पार्टनरशिप के जरिए जस्टिफाई कर दिया है कि देखो यार मुझे लिया था 120-30 रन का पार्टनरशिप दिस इज अ पार्टनरशिप दैट हैज एक्चुअली टेकन द गेम बियॉन्ड इंग्लैंड now if he bowls well in the fourth innings when England come out on day 4 day 5 and if he's able to have impact there on day 5 pick up a couple of wickets from that foot mark imagine what kind of selection would that this would be Gautam Gambhir's best ever selection
Genius.
Shubman Gill's best ever selection possible I'm telling you
Very
very possible
Anything is
with the
possible.
foot marks with the pitch getting roughed up very likely
Rana Vishwanath Pratap Singh need to bat at least another 1 hour. Don't just slog.
No, I don't think Gill will slog.
No.
There's absolutely no way. As long as the captain is out there, we'll see any slogging. He will bat to the field. He'll take advantage of that. There is Akashdeep who can be, who can hang in there. Then there will be Mohammad Siraj and Prasidh Krishna.
Krishna, yeah.
Shubman Gill needs to get that support to try and get to 300. Imagine if a skipper scores 300, what kind of psychological impact can that have on the team? Massive. I think at the end of the day, India 600, England 2 down. That will be the story of today.
Absolutely.
That's, that's us way too optimistic.
Way too optimistic. 3 down, you said?
2.
2 down.
2 down.
2 down. But it's doable.
Likely, very likely.
It's doable. You hold on to your catches and it's doable.
Plus, England will give you a chance.
They
England
will because there's
give
a
you
lot of
chance.
pressure on them now. And if you put them to bat in the last 1 hour,
They will. England will bat. England will bat at least an hour and a half. I mean,
yeah.
little more. So England at the end of the day will be about 60 odd for 2. And India has that chance. And then you will have the morning. The ball will not be that old, about 10, 12 overs old, 12, 13 overs old. So you will still have the newish ball to come and bowl tomorrow, which will be cloudy. This match is set up because of this triple hundred or possible triple hundred by Shubman Gill. Let's go see history. Let's close the show. We've got to come back,
Bye.
folks, at the end of the day. Hopefully, all of us will celebrate a Shubman Gill 300.